In the world of interior design, some spaces whisper. Others command attention. And then there are spaces that say nothing at all, yet somehow speak the loudest. These are the interiors shaped by shadow, crafted through restraint, and elevated through the delicate balance between darkness and clarity. Today, we step into the world of noir minimalism, a design language built on mood, emotion, silence, and the quiet power of refined contrast. Noir minimalism is not simply black interiors. It is a cinematic atmosphere where every line, every beam of light, every empty space, and every carefully chosen object tells a story. It is the merging of two philosophies, the mysterious, dramatic mood of noir, and the disciplined, soulful simplicity of minimalism. Together, they create an interior style that feels like a still moment in time, immersive, intimate, and unforgettable. In this video, we explore the anatomy of noir minimalist interiors. The textures, the lighting, the architecture, the furniture, the emotional rhythm that defines the space, and the subtle details that turn darkness into elegance. The essence of noir minimalism. Noir minimalism begins with a feeling, not a color. A feeling of depth, of stillness, of quiet intensity that makes a space feel like it's holding its breath. To understand this design style, you must first understand its emotional intention. Noir minimalism is about stripping away the unnecessary, not to create emptiness, but to reveal the beauty of contrast. The palette is restrained but rich with intention. Think deep graphite tones, matte blacks, ink blues, muted taupes, and smoldering warm neutrals that sit like fog against textured walls. These tones don't shout, they whisper. They swallow the light in some places and reflect it gently in others. Together, they create a space that feels timeless, elegant, and profoundly atmospheric. Minimalism contributes the discipline. It brings order, clean geometry, uncluttered surroundings, a sense of calm and purity. Noir contributes the drama, low light, deep contrast, cinematic shadows, and a sense of mystery. It's this duality that makes the style unique. The essence of noir minimalism can be summed up in 3 ideas: intentional silence, emotional depth, controlled drama. The silence is visual, fewer objects, more purpose. Emotional depth comes from the darkness, the textures, and the softness of light. Controlled drama emerges from contrast, a sculptural chair illuminated against a dark wall, or a single pendant lamp casting long shadows across smooth stone. It is a style that doesn't rely on decoration. The architecture is the decoration. The shadows are the artwork, and the emptiness is part of the composition. Architecture, form and functional stillness. Noir minimalism thrives when the architecture supports it. Clean lines, uninterrupted surfaces, and strong structural geometry are essential. But unlike traditional minimalism, which often emphasizes brightness and openness, noir minimalism leans into shadow, density, and subtle complexity. Walls become canvases. Flooring becomes a tone setter. Ceilings become sculptural planes that control where the light falls. In noir minimalist interiors, architecture is not just a container, it's a participant. The angles of the room, the height of the ceiling, the edges of the walls, and the flow of light all work together to produce visual rhythm. Consider the layout. Spaces are open but not empty. Pathways are clean, fluid, and purposeful. Furniture placement is sparse but strategic, designed to guide the eye and shape movement. The room feels curated rather than decorated. Form is everything. A single curved sofa can soften the severity of dark materials. A rectangular stone coffee table can anchor a room with weight and presence. A built-in shelving wall, sculpted with shadow play, can become the focal point without a single object displayed. Functionality in Noir minimalism is subtle yet deeply considered. Storage is hidden. Practical elements blend into the architecture: flush cabinets, concealed handles, integrated lighting, seamless wall panels, and monochromatic details that melt into the background. Every line has intention. Every curve has purpose. Every empty space has meaning. This stillness, this functional stillness, is what makes the style so calming despite its dramatic overtones. Lighting, shadows, and the cinematic mood. If there is one element that defines Noir minimalist interiors more than any other, it is lighting. Lighting is the voice of the room, the storyteller. It dictates what is seen, what is hidden, what is emphasized, and what is left to the imagination. Noir minimalism uses lighting in three major ways: soft ambient glow, warm LED strips tucked into coves, behind panels, beneath floating shelves, or under cabinetry, These lights don't illuminate the room fully. Instead, they create halos, gradients, and ambient pools that fade gently into darkness. The result is atmospheric, seductive, and calming. Sculptural spotlighting. Directed spotlights highlight key elements: a piece of artwork, a textured wall, a coffee table, or a sculptural chair. This creates moments of visual drama, like scenes from a film, framed and intentional. Accent and decorative lighting. Minimalist pendants, slim floor lamps, table lamps with opaque shades, smoked glass fixtures, or metallic sconces add character without clutter. Their purpose is emotional, creating intimacy, warmth, and visual softness. In noir minimalism, shadows are not flaws. They are features. Light and shadow work together like ink and paper. The darker areas give the lighter ones meaning. The illuminated areas act as focal points. The cinematic mood arises from contrast, soft glows against matte surfaces, gentle lighting against deep hues, reflections on marble, shadows cast by sculptural forms. This is design guided by atmosphere, not brightness. The result is a room that feels alive, breathing, and emotionally charged. Materials, textures and tactile luxury. One of the most captivating aspects of noir minimalism is the interplay of textures. Since the palette is subdued, texture becomes the primary source of visual interest. Stone. Polished black marble with subtle white veining, dark travertine, slate, and volcanic stone bring weight and elegance. Their natural patterns add movement to the stillness. Wood. Dark stained oak, walnut, ebony, and ash add warmth to the space. Wood prevents the interior from feeling too cold or too industrial. Metals, brushed nickel, blackened steel, muted brass, and smoked chrome introduce subtle reflections and depth. They add just enough shine without breaking the mood. Glass. Smoked glass, tinted partitions, black mirrors, and matte glass soften the space while enhancing the cinematic undertone. Fabrics. Velvet, microfiber, wool blends, linen, and textured upholstery bring tactile comfort. Their softness balances the hardness of stone and metal. Matte versus gloss. Matte black surfaces are essential, they absorb light, creating depth. Glossy finishes are used sparingly, a reflective stone top, a lacquered cabinet, or a metallic accent to catch light strategically. The balance of these materials creates a luxurious minimalism, not cold, not empty, but rich, warm, and sensorial. The tactile experience is as important as the visual one. When you walk into a noir minimalist interior, you feel the materials before you even touch them. Furniture, decor, and sculptural simplicity. Furniture in noir minimalism is not selected to fill space, it is selected to define it. Every piece must be sculptural, intentional, and in harmony with the room's mood. Furniture characteristics: clean lines, sleek silhouettes, deep, neutral upholstery, strong geometric shapes, comfort without visual noise. A low-profile sofa in charcoal gray. A monolithic coffee table carved from stone. A single armchair with soft curves to contrast angular walls. A slim console table in matte black metal. These choices reveal the design philosophy: fewer pieces, but pieces with presence. In noir minimalism, decor is restrained, but never absent. Instead of filling shelves with objects, a single ceramic vase placed beneath a spotlight becomes a sculptural moment. One abstract artwork, oversized and monochromatic, becomes the focal point. A textured rug adds warmth without drawing attention. Every decorative object must earn its place. If it does not enhance the mood, it does not belong. If plants are used, they are architectural: olive trees, black bamboo, or deep green tropical leaves. Their organic shapes soften the shadows. The result is a curated environment that feels luxurious, intentional, and emotionally compelling. Living the noir minimalist lifestyle. Noir minimalism is more than an aesthetic, it is a lifestyle centered on clarity, intention, and emotional presence. Living in a noir minimalist space means embracing calm. It means valuing atmosphere over abundance, quality over quantity, and mood over decoration. The lifestyle includes maintaining visual simplicity, choosing long-lasting materials, reducing clutter, curating items intentionally, keeping lighting moody and purposeful, embracing slower, quieter living. This style encourages you to be intentional about your environment. To appreciate silence. To value emotional clarity. To find beauty in contrast, restraint, and atmosphere. You don't just live in a noir minimalist space. You live with it. You interact with it. You grow into it. And in return, it offers serenity, sophistication, and a sense of grounding that feels almost meditative. Noir minimalism invites us to rethink what beauty means. It shows us that luxury can be quiet. That elegance can be simple. That darkness can be comforting. And that minimalism doesn't have to be pale, bright, or empty. It can be rich, emotional, cinematic. A noir minimalist interior is not built around objects, it is built around atmosphere. It draws you in, asks you to slow down, and gives you space to breathe. It is an art form of intentional darkness, where shadows create depth, where light becomes sculpture, and where simplicity becomes deeply expressive. Thank you for watching. If you're inspired by this world of moody, refined minimalism, stay connected for more interior design explorations. Until next time, embrace the shadows and let your space speak in silence.